Well, like you guys, I was excited about this news. I posted a video about the debut or the upcoming debut of the Black television news channel that's going to be launching February of 2018. I posted a quick video, about a minute and a half. Got a lot of great feedback, and even some other YouTubers saw it and submitted their opinion about it as well. Well, I finally got some time to do some research on Black television news channel, and I'm here to break this down for you guys. And listen, when you want to pull the layers back on things, especially businesses, follow the money. Follow where you're getting your funding from. That's where it all starts, right? So, turns out that Black television news channel, and before I get into that, I'm still optimistic about this. You know, like I keep saying to you guys, we need, quote unquote, Black people. We need our own resources, right? All 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. We need our own resources. We can't depend on them, the dominant white society, on everything. So we need to have our own resources. So media is a great start, right? Owning and controlling media is our great start. Now I have to put owning in quotations because this is truly not us owning our own media. Once again, if you follow the money trail. So just to start off, as you can see here, you have 2 gentlemen, right, that are classified as Black or African American in prominent positions within this particular news channel: J.C. Watts Jr. and Steve Pruitt. And then you have 2 other gentlemen that are classified as white. One being Frank Watson, VP, General Manager of Black Television News Channel, and Bob Berlanti, LLC, and co-manager, Black Television News Channel. All right. Now, the money trail. So, originally started off that BTNC, Black Television News Channel, had a partnership with FAMU. Okay. This was a long time coming. They've been working on this for quite some time. And originally, according to the site Madame Noir, FAMU inked an 11-year deal with BTNC that will kick off a $10 million construction of a state-of-the-art multi-platform 24-hour broadcast facility. All right. Now, they also got funding. When I'm speaking of they, I'm talking about FAMU, who originally were partnered with BTNC. All right. They originally got funding from Sony, right, to fund the equipment and the facility, et cetera, et cetera. All right. And so they had a projection also, not only the 11-year deal, and this was going to be a 24-hour facility-based network, but they also had projections in terms of how much revenue they were going to generate, right? It says they were going to generate $500,000 in revenue annually. All right. Throughout the length of the contract, FAMU expects to reel in $8.5 million. All right. Not too bad for a grassroots level independent news channel with some outside funding, right? Not bad. Okay. So that's where it starts. So right there, you had outside sources funding this project. It was originally partnered with FAMU and BTNC. All right. So now it turns out that the FAMU and BTNC partnership, right, is no longer happening. This was as of June 12th, 2017 this year. Okay. So it says here in this website from Tallahassee.com, quote, I am deeply disappointed in the current administration of my alma mater, Florida A&M University. As a former student and current state legislator, I have made it my priority to be actively involved with FAMU and to advocate on its behalf while in the Capitol. However, with the increasingly negative news that continues to come out of FAMU, it has become more and more difficult to be an advocate on this bright side. I also received a degree from Florida State University. All right. And this goes on about the negative news coming out of FAMU, et cetera, et cetera. This is regarding a person that was involved in the FAMU BTNC project. Now, this other article, right, from Tallahassee, indicates that the 24-hour news network wouldn't be housed at FAMU. So it's no longer going to be broadcasted at the FAMU facility. All right. So it says here, much hype plans to house the privately owned 24-hour black television news channel at Florida A&M University have been shelved. Instead, network partners say that the network, envisioned as being tailored for black viewers, will launch from another location in Tallahassee. All right. Now, again, these are the figureheads for Black Television News Channel: J.C. Watts Jr., Bob Berlanti, Frank Watson, and Steve Pruitt. So it's going to be filmed outside of FAMU. FAMU is no longer a part of Black Television News Channel. Okay. These are from these particular sources here from Tallahassee.com. Now, if there's anybody that has any connections with Black Television News Channel that works directly with them, get in contact with me. I would like to know the actual full details of what's going on, right? According to this site from Tallahassee.com, right? It would the news channel will no longer be housed at FAMU. It's going to be housed somewhere else in Tallahassee, according to this site. Okay, but again, we know where the money came from, or at least part of it, and we know who the figureheads of Black Television News Channel. So history tells us that whenever you have something that's funded by people classified as white, they control the narrative. So you have someone classified as white trying to control the narrative of black media. Right? This is what we see here. This is the continuous pattern that we always see throughout modern history of black people. That's what we've seen, and that's what we continue to see. But despite all of that, guys, I'd say I'm still optimistic. I am. The reason why I am is because it's better than nothing, right? Sure, we got two people, Frank Watson and Bob Berlanti. Now, Bob Berlanti, I checked his LinkedIn account. The first thing he said in his summary, it says, I am an entrepreneur and longtime advocate for ending racism in America. I wonder what that means. I mean, is this guy trying to be another Tim Wise, where you talk about racism, you talk about the deep history of racism and white supremacy, but don't actively do anything collectively with your fellow white colleagues, right, and co-workers, etc., to end systemic oppression? So based off that, that's just a nice little starting title for your summary. from my perspective, right? That's what I can say about that. But like I said, the reason why I'm optimistic, family, is because it's better than nothing, right? We've seen right now, you know, everything we quote unquote have as far as black media is not necessarily black media. TV1, no. BET, that's been sold off a long time ago. This here, it looks like it's starting to be just like a BET, if you will, or a TV1, if you will. It's already partnered, right, with people who have the lack of melanin that want to control the narrative in black media. Right. So we've seen this before, but again, it's better than nothing. I would like to see, in terms of this news channel, I just want to see how it plays out. I really do. I just want to see how it plays out. Based off what I'm looking at and based off past history, doesn't look like it's going to end very well or even start very well. But let's see how it plays out. Like I said, I'm still optimistic. I want to see how it plays out. And another thing I don't want to see is I don't want to see established news anchors on this particular platform, like a Roland Martin, right, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to see guys like that. I want to see new, fresh faces with this news channel network catered to black or African Americans, quote unquote, if you will. That's what I want to see. Other than that, family, it is what it is. You see who are the figureheads with this news channel. You see where the money comes from. You see it's no longer going to be housed at FAMU, somewhere outside of FAMU in Tallahassee. So let's see how it plays out, family. All right. So anyway, those are my thoughts on that. Leave your comments down below about black television news channel. Now that you see who the figureheads are, now that you see where the money or the funding is coming from, what are your thoughts about this? Do you want to see how it plays out? Do you think this you have no faith in this at all? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section, family. All right. Until next time, make sure you follow me on social media at The Black Separatist on Instagram and Twitter. Both links will be down below in the description. Any questions, comments, or any future videos you'd like me to do, you can email me at GMOGmedia@gmail.com. All right, family. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. The Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.